Welcome, everyone, to a WCC chat. I'm Andy Katz, pleased to be joined by Portland's Ahmed Ali, who's averaging 21 points a game for the 5-1 Portland Pilots. A surprise maybe to everyone outside of Portland. But, look, it took a while to get this thing going because state of Oregon wouldn't let you guys practice for quite a bit. So tell me, Ahmed, what has been the biggest difference between last year, and I know you're coming into this whole thing new because you've been in multiple places, but from what you understand, what's the difference right now with this program?
At first, we couldn't even practice with each other, which made it a lot different. I think chemistry was an issue in the beginning, so when we played Seattle U, I think there was lessons we learned from that game, even though we lost, and it made us closer. When you lose a game like that, it made us a lot closer. So we lost that game. We all had a heart-to-heart, and I feel like we got better from that. And adversity hit early from us not practicing, us not even getting allowed to get to know each other, just due to COVID rules and everything. It was a tough time, but hard times don't last. Tough people do.
Obviously, this program had struggled. How much did Coach Porter bring anything up about the past and to why this group was going to be different?
He brought in some junior college guys, some guys who have hungry mindsets. I feel like he brought the right group, and our whole starting five, except for Mikey Henn, all came from junior college. And one thing that we watched on film was there was a little bit of quit in the guys last year. And when we played Oregon State, we were down by 8 at like 7 minutes to go. Coach Porter was like, it's winning time. They gave up a lead. They gave up a 10-point lead against Wyoming. They gave up another 12-point lead against Washington State. Why not us? Why can't they give it to us? And him installing that mindset in us, that we're very resilient, very hungry, and very ambitious. And the way we practice is the way we're playing.
So your path is quite interesting because this is your fourth school. I know you had injuries early in your career. You were supposed to play at Hawaii. That didn't happen. You have a Washington State stint. You have a JC stint. And then now you're at Portland. I mean, how would you describe your route to the Pilots program?
One thing I learned throughout my whole college career is that opportunities don't come like this. And I'm getting to play for one of the best coaches in the game, who was a player and who was a player at my position. And I'm just grateful to be here. And the way he's coaching us, the way he installs confidence in us is what I'm grateful about. I went to Washington State and we didn't even beat Oregon State when we played them 2 times. And I got here and I got to beat them for the first time. But that just shows how determined we were, even without practice time. But my college career, one thing I learned from all of this is that just be grateful for the opportunity you're getting.
And to that point, I've talked to so many of your peers this season already who have had either buzzer beaters, last second shots, or just great wins. And they're so thankful that they've got this opportunity. We all know everybody is sacrificing this season, whether you're a regular college student or a student athlete. But for someone like you, who's finally getting like this opportunity to really shine, and now you're having a good start to the season, what does it mean to you to just be able to play, in the middle of this pandemic when, there's some detractors wondering, well, why are they even doing this? When this is basically your last opportunity.
Like I said, just being grateful. I think this has a lot to do with our mental health as student athletes. Us not being able to play would hurt us mentally. Like just staying home and quarantining from March to May last year hurt me because you don't get to work out or anything. I think what NCAA has done is a tremendous job of just letting student athletes play during this pandemic, even though this virus is serious, but they're making sure we're safe by getting tested every day. So I'm just grateful.